Cool. Okie dokie. So you're going to come start in a standing position and you're going to grab your dumbbells. Okay, so standing up. Sorry, give me 1 second. I feel the sun ray is going to disturb our class. Sorry about that. Okay, so standing nice and tall. You're going to turn your body to face a diagonal. So let's face maybe towards your right or your left, doesn't matter. Separating your feet hip distance apart. Give your shoulders one nice big roll. Just let them fall down the back. Feel that all 10 toes are grounded into the mat and grow as tall as you can. So imagine someone's pulling you from the crown of your head. Take a nice deep breath in through nose. Exhale, we're going to roll down. So dropping chin to chest, rolling down, softening knees when you need to. Just let the weight of even those small weights just pull you down. Let head be heavy. Inhale. And exhale, tuck tail. Slowly pull belly to spine. And begin to roll up, restacking spine. 2 more like this. Breath in. Really fill those lungs. Exhale out. Rolling down. Softening knees. Releasing body, head all heavy. Inhale. And exhale. Really focusing and forcing that breath in and out now to get nice oxygenation to all those muscles. 1 more. Deep inhale. Exhale, starting initiating chin to chest, rolling down, releasing all the way, heavy, relax. Inhale, fill the back bottom bits of the lungs, and then slowly roll yourself up, restacking to stand. We're going to lift the left toe and the right arm, so you're going to alternate legs and arms. We're going to change arms and legs as we go. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Pushing over those feet, warming them up, exhale, exhale. Check now, those collarbones are open. 4 more sets. Keep that breath going, grow even taller, change, change, last 2 sets, and change, change, last 1 set, and change, change. Let's all bring our hands down. The outer leg that you've got, doesn't matter which one, we're going to do both. Bringing your arms forward and tapping your toe onto the mat. Take a nice deep breath in. Let's all bring the left foot onto the mat just so I can give you the right corrections. As we inhale, we prepare. As we exhale, take our left leg back, take our right arm forward. We go. Tap foot back. For 2. Tap foot back. For 3. Doesn't matter how high that arm is, don't fling it too much. Just finding a nice engagement in that standing glute. Release. Left arm staying still. Release. Last 3. Release. Last 2. Hold the belly in. Last 1. Hold. If you want to, floating that foot off the mat. Take a breath in. You can keep it on the mat should you wish. We repeat. And in. For 2. Release. For 3. Leg and arm can be super small if you want. Just finding that balance, nodding the chin, getting a nice elongation out the back of the neck. Last 4. Last 3. 2. Release. Last 1. Hold it out there. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Holding 1 more. Inhale. And exhale out. Stepping that foot nice and wide. Bringing your feet into a nice wide turned out position. Breath in, legs bend, bicep curl, and straighten. For 2. Again, we're not rounding in the shoulders. Open the collarbones even wider. And 5, return, and 6. And 8, engage those glutes, and 9. Last 1, we add a stretch. So we go bend, straighten, bend, straighten into your bend and bicep curl. Extend arms, bring arms back, straighten out. 3. Just keep that breath cycle going as we warm up legs and arms. You can make this as small or big as you wish. Keep breathing, extend. How quickly can you get your heart rate up? Back, extend, still holding onto ribs, holding onto belly, gently engaging. Last 3. Extend. Last two, reach, back, extend. Last one, arms forward, back, and hold. Turn your palms to face one another. You're going to hinge your body forward. So what it's going to look like from the side is something like that. Make sure your bum's not sticking out. Tuck it slightly in. Get a nice long spine. Take a breath in. Exhale, pull elbows back as we bend even further. It's going to look like this. Return. Don't go to full extension with those legs. And 4. Return. And 5. Good work, guys. 6. Breathe. And 8. 2 more. Don't stick ribs out. Last one. Hold it there. Straighten legs, straighten arms. Take a nice deep shoulder roll. Step your feet to the other side to come into our opposite diagonal standing. Inhale. Exhale, roll down. Soften knees, release body, release head. Inhale, hold. Exhale, tuck your tail, scoop belly to spine, restack all the way. Open the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, catching the breath. Rolling down, releasing head, releasing body. Bring your weight slightly more into your toes than your heels. Inhale. And exhale, tuck tail, roll up, restack. Only one more here. Inhale, really expand. Exhale, really curl over. Imagine folding the body over something as you release down. Inhale, hold. And exhale, tuck the tail, roll yourself up to stand nice and tall. Right toes tapping onto mat. If you did the other side, no stress, just make sure you're doing both. Toes tapped, arms are forward. Soften that bottom knee. Make sure you're nice and stable in the pelvis. Ribs are connected, tummy gently drawing to spine. This time, right leg's going back, left arm's going forward. So we go. And tap. For 2. Toe tap. 3. Now careful as you lift this front arm that the shoulder's not coming up. If you need to make it smaller, go for it. 5. And 7, really squeeze this back glute. Last 2 like this. Good work. Last one. If you'd like to, float the bottom leg. Take a breath in, otherwise keep it tapped, no stress. Exhale, we go. 10, release. Remember, the neck is long. You're looking down towards the mat. Ribs hold. Last 5. Standing butt should be working, then you know you're doing it right. 3 more. Last 2, get ready to hold. Hold for inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Deep breath in. Exhale, stand yourself nice and wide to find your perfect second PA type position. Toes slightly out. Really think of wrapping the thighs forward. It's almost like you're bringing your inner thighs to the front. Shoulders roll back. We're going for our bicep curls. This time, let your palms face slightly outwards. Inhale. Exhale, hands to shoulders. Return. And 3. Exhale, 4. Imagine your back gliding down the back of a wall. And 7, release. 8, squeeze inner thighs and bottom. 9. And 10. We're going to repeat arms out now to the side. So it's going to look like this. Bend, out, bend, straighten back to where you came from. For 2, out, bend, hands to shoulders, extend, return. Now look at your hands as you extend. You should be able to see them just in your peripheries. Don't let them fly behind you. Extend, back, return. 5 more. Just keep that breath cycle going. Keep ribs engaged, tummy engaged. 3 more. Extend, out, return. Last 2. Back, still keep shoulders heavy. Last 1. Return, come back. Stand yourself up, straighten your arms down, and we're again going to hinge our body forward. So remembering here, you don't want to just rock back into your heels, but think of hinging from the hips to try and make a nice 45-degree angle. Take care here now that you haven't just plopped your ribs forward, but think of pulling your ribs up towards your spine to get a nice parallel position here. We're going to do our little flies in that position, so staying as you are. Breath in, elbows can be slightly bent. We go. Return for 2. Return. You're not crunching in shoulders. Think arms long back. For 5. And 7. Are you still squeezing knees, pulling kneecaps up, engaging all the muscles in the legs? Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it there. Shoulders down, ribs in, hinge slightly forward. Take a breath in. We're going to twist our left hand to our right foot. So it's going to look like this. Twist. Come back to where you were. Change sides, twist. Come back to where you were. Doesn't matter how far you get. Return. Twist 4. Return. Twist 5. Good work, guys. Breathe. Still keep legs engaged, tummy to spine. 3 more. 2 more. Keep hinging that body forward. Last 1 and hold. Ribs in, arms out, tummy in. You at that hinge, hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax everything down, soften your knees, and just let your head go. Gently just swaying side to side. Taking nice deep inhales and exhales. Last 1, breath in and out. Come back center, soften knees. Find your balance as you roll yourself up. And take a nice deep breath. Okay, so next round, we're still going to be standing. We're still going to be using our weights. Like I said, if it becomes too much, feel free to get rid of them. I'm just going to tilt it so you can make sure you can see my feet here. Okay, so we're going to add a little foot movement. If it is too much, feel free to keep your foot flat on the mat. Otherwise, you're going to cocky knee over here. So let's come nice and wide again into our second. Let's use our left foot first. So I'm going to mirror you here, and we're going to bring our arms all the way up into a nice wide V. Check here that shoulders aren't coming forward. Plug them down, and you should be able to see your fingertips just in front of you. We're going to come onto the left toe as we draw our elbows down, looking like this. Come back, hold. Same side, 2. Return. For 3. Don't bring your arms too close together here. It will close your neck. For 4. And return. And 6. And up. And 7. Nice work, guys. Keeping this leg straight and engaged on the other side. Last 2. Return and hold the 1. Shoulders down. Almost imagine someone's pulling your elbows away from you. Take a breath in. We're holding arms there. Almost think of scooping elbows forward, hands back. We're going to rotate this left knee in. It's going to go in and out. If you need to move your foot to do so, go for it. Try to keep weight on that foot and out. For 4 and out. Try to squeeze your bum. And 7 and back. 3 more. 8. It's just a distraction while you hold your arm somewhere. Last 2. Twist. Return, last 1, and hold it there. Reach your arms down again, come into that little hinge position. So remember, flat back, you're on your toe if you choose, otherwise just lunge onto the side, onto your foot. Taking a breath in there. Exhale, we're going to lift the left arm as we sink further down to the left. So it's going to look like this. Return, same side, 2. Return, for 3. Elbow can be slightly bent. 5. And 5 more. Keep ribs in. 4 more. Your lower back could be working here. That's fine. Last 2. Release. Hold it there. Slowly come back. Bring both arms down. Take an inhale. And then reach your arms all the way up. Getting ready for the other side. Take a breath in. This time going over to the right. Check here that ribs aren't flaring. Draw them back. Inhale. Wide V, you should be able to see your fingers. Exhale, we go onto toe. And reach. For 2. Think of that knee going out. And return. And 5. Sorry, you got to almost spare 1. 5. return, last 5, and 4, remember, don't let shoulders round forward, 3 more, return, last 2, and back, last 1, hold. Remember, you're getting the feeling here, if you want to scoop elbows forward, take your hands back. If you need to lower your arms slightly, go for it. Foot stays up, breath in, and we're going to rotate that knee in. And in. 2, if you need to move the foot up and down, go for it. Rotating into that hip. 5 more, return. 4 more, open those chests. 3 more, you're almost there. Return, last 1, hold it there, reach your arms down, hinging your body forward, remember that nice flat spine, nodding chin in, eye line to the floor, breath in, same arm as leg out to side, we go. Return, those feet are working hard, well done, for 3. And 5, nod the chins, long spine, ribs in, tummy engaged. Last 3, last 2, squeeze that opposite bum to keep you stable. Last 1, hold it there, slowly return both arms forward and just relax. Soften your knees if you want, keep your legs straight if you want, just let the head go. Fill the lungs for 2 breaths, and out. Last inhale, and out. Softening knees, drawing belly to spine, taking a nice, slow, controlled roll up. Well done, everybody. Okay, so we're going to come make our way onto our mats. Okay, so it's going to look a little bit different today. I'm going to be lying, you can put your weights by the side. I'm going to be lying on my back, but we're going to have my legs up over here. So I'm going to look something like that. So with this position, with our legs up into the ceiling, we aim to try to get them straight, but with different hamstring lengths, that's not always possible. So you have a few options here. Either just soften your knees just off the hook. Next option, or you can choose this even for comfort, is to lift your bum slightly and just make a little cushion with your hands. So you've kind of made a little diamond with your hands, and you've just got a nice little rest for your pelvis and the bottom of your lower back there. The same thing can be done if you're really struggling by putting a little scatter cushion or a little layer of some sort underneath your bum so that your bum is slightly lifted. So finding wherever you need to be, if you've got the flexibility to just keep your legs up straight, that's absolutely great. But otherwise, hand support, cushion support, and or slight little knee bend. Really try to get your legs as straight as possible, but make sure you don't have any strain in your neck whilst doing so. Okay, so coming to lie onto your back, settling yourself into whichever position you are. If your legs can be straight, bring your arms out to the side, nod your chin, and get a nice long spine. Your back will be slightly in the mat, that's absolutely fine. Taking a breath in. Exhale, we're going to take our legs open in 2 stages, keeping feet parallel. So inhale. Exhale, we're going like so. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, 2. 2. Inhale, squeeze. And 3. 3. Inhale, squeeze. Now hold in the belly, it should even be working. And squeeze. Remember, you're up here if you need. Open, open, squeeze. 3 more. And squeeze those feet. 2 more. And squeeze. Last 1. And squeeze. Take a breath in. We're turning the legs out and in at the sockets. We go. Return. Open feet. Close, rotate. Really get the movement to happen at the hip joints. 4. Rotate. Turn out. Turn in. If your knees are bent, you might make a little diamond like this. That's fine. And 5 more. Turn in. Turn out. Turn in. Last 3. Hold the belly. 2. Last 1. Keep it open. Open the same way we did. Inhale. 2 exhales. Inhale. Squeeze the heels. For 2. 2. And squeeze heels. For 3. Are you holding belly? It should be working. For 4. 4. And squeeze. For 5. 5. And squeeze. For 6. 6. Hello, hip flexors in the thighs. 7. Well done. Squeeze, you've only got one more. Squeeze, open, and hold. Squeeze those heels as hard as you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your knees, just have a one little half-time break. You should feel work all the way in the front sides of the hips, even into those inner thighs. It is a challenging position to be in, so don't stress if even just being there is enough work. That's fine. Okay, back we come. Turn the legs out at the hips. So really think of rotating the legs open. We're going to do open and close, but with a little beat. So let's open our legs. Do a nice slow one first. We're going to beat right in front, left in front, open out. Left in front, right in front, open. Let's go. Try to keep those legs turned out. Hold the belly. 4 more. Open. 3 more. Turn the legs out. 2 more. And open. Last one. Hold it there. Supporting your legs should you need with your hands. Finding a nice stretch. If you're super flexy, feel free to hold your hands on the inside. Finding a nice stretch for 2 breaths. Exhale. 1 breath. Wherever you are, release your hands. Slowly close your legs. We've got 1 more exercise. Sorry about those hip flexors. Take a breath in. Turn the legs out. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take the left leg out to the side, bending the right leg. So it's going to look like this. Check here, both hips still stay on the mat. Return. Turn out. Other side. Return. This is a coordination exercise. It's good for your brain, even if you just manage that. And open. Hold belly. 3 more. 2 more. Try to keep pelvis as still as you can. Last one. Turn the legs out, straighten the legs as much as you can. Quick ones, same thing. Breath in, we go. Change. 2. Change. 3. Change. 4. Change. 5. And 6 to 10. 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Lift the legs up, squeeze the thighs, squeeze the heels for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and feel sorry for your hips. Hug your knees into your chest. Pivot yourself just to the side so you can lie yourself flat on your mat. Straighten out your legs. They'll be very grateful to be doing that. And let's interlace our hands behind our head. Lift your head quick sticks and make sure that your toes are nice and in line. You're in a perfect straight strap. Let the shoulder blades be heavy to the mat. Scoop the elbows up. You should be able to see them in your peripheries. And nod your chin slightly, pressing the back of your head into your hands. Squeeze the thighs, zip them up, breath in. Regular chest lifts. We lift up for 2. Inhale, lower. Lift 2. 2. Inhale, lower. Really flatten, release. And lower. Keep going. For 5. 5. Release. For 6. 6. Release. For 7. Now make sure no tugging of neck. It's the abdominals that are pulling you up. 3 more. And lower. Keep the thigh squeezing. 2 more. I know they're tired. Release. Last one. And hold. Head still pressing in hands. Shoulders heavy, elbows scoop forward. Breath in, we're going to reach that right arm forward as we pulse, looking like so. And replace. Lift. Replace. And 3. And 4. Keeping the thighs squeezing. And pulse. Reach 7. Flat navel. 8. Good work, guys. Dig deep. 9. Last one. 10. Both hands behind the head, 10 little pulses, deepen, 10 from the ribs, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then slowly lower yourself and release your arms. Bending your legs, bringing your feet mat width apart, and just letting the hips sway, or letting the knees sway, allowing the hips to sway, side to side. So let it be a nice, free, relaxed, open movement. We're coming back into in a position with our legs lifted. So I'm just giving your hips one last little break and release. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And release. And one more breath, really inhale, really fill the lungs, and release. Okay, bring your legs up to the center once more. I'm going to pivot here so you can see me. We're coming to find our feet into a nice little diamond shape. Okay, so either just let the heels touch, or if you want to be a pretty ballerina, let the toes point as well. But again, really think of that wrapping open. So try and almost think of rotating the inner thighs out towards the front. Again, trying your best to keep spine on mat. If you feel you want your hands behind there or a little cushion, go for it. We are going to be having our arms around, but just adjust as you need to. Interlacing hands behind head, aiming for our diamond. Take a breath in. We're going to some abdominals with our legs up. Take an inhale. Exhale, center abdominal crunch. We go. Release. 4, 2. Release. Really sink, baby. 3 more here. Last 2. Shoulders still drawing down the back. Last 1. We're going to add an opening of our legs. So 2 exhales up. We go. Open. Inhale, close. Inhale, lower. We go. And 3. Open. Close. Lower. And 4. Hold the baby. Close. Lower. And 5. Open. Close. Only 1 more. And 6. Open, close, lower down. Option to stay here if your hips are straddling. Otherwise, straighten legs, turn them in. Breath in, we lift up into chest lift. Release, 4, 2. Release, 4, 3. Remember, no tugging on neck. 4 more. Last 3. Last 2, you're almost there. Put the work in the belly, not the hips. 1. Release, we go up. Open legs, close legs, lower body. Only 4 more. Squeeze legs, lower. 3 more. Open, close, lower. Last 2. Open, close, lower. Last 1. Hold it there. Reach your arms forward. Reach your arms forward. Pulse for 10. For 9. Try to reach through those legs. 7, 6, 5, 4, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower your legs as you reach your arms up. Lift up a little bit more. And then hug your knees into your chest. I'm going to rotate around, so I'm lying down again onto my back. And let's plant our feet onto the mat. Well done, everybody. Tough series. Let the palms just float open to the ceiling. Let shoulders relax. Nod chin, find your neutral pelvis now. So small hollow between back and mat. Get pubic bone and hip bones in one perfect plane. We're going for pelvic curls, nice and simple. Plant those big toes. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to tuck the tail. Press lower spine into mat. Squeeze your bum. Peel every segment up into the sky. Should feel quite nice after all of that jazz. Breath in. Exhale. Think of ribs melt first. Every segment sticks back onto mat. To release to neutral. Inhale. Really using this as a nice sticky movement that you can undo, reset, stretch out as you lift. Breath in. And exhale, melt each vertebra back down. Every vertebra returns to neutral. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the tail, squeeze the bum, peel all the way up. Keep shoulders relaxed and open. Inhale, press those big toes down, don't let them float. And slowly melt down, don't let shoulders roll forward as you return. You've got 2 more, really enjoy. Picture all those little vertebrae peeling off one by one as you lift, squeezing those glutes. Breath in, and then unpeeling, nice and relaxed as you get all that air out. Return, last one. Tuck the tail, squeeze your glutes, peel up off the mat, hold it there. Reaching your arms up to the ceiling, reaching them back behind you, and then grabbing onto opposite elbows or forearms or wrists. See how far you'll get and your flexibility goes. Take a breath in, fill the lungs, lift your bum a little bit higher, And then roll yourself down, trying to keep those arms heavy to the mat. And then wiggling your feet mat width apart again, or even wider if that feels good for your hips. Trying to keep shoulders heavy onto the mat. We open the chest in this way. We're gently going to repeat that sway of our knees. So gently one way and the other. Maybe getting a click in that lower back, but just trying to stay heavy in the mat with the upper body and nice and fluid and easy with the movement of the lower. Let's take 2 more breaths as you keep moving. Inhale and exhale. 1 more and inhale and exhale. Well done. Coming to find center, wiggling yourself up, reaching your arms, hugging your knees into your chest, and taking a nice easy rock and roll up to come sit onto your buttocks. Okay, turning yourself up onto your hands and your knees, and you're going to grab one weight. Okay, so let's all grab our weight into our right hand so I don't confuse you. Setting yourself up firstly in that nice perfect tabletop. So making sure knees are directly under shoulders, under hips. Wrists are directly under shoulders. Check here that we don't sway our body back. This is often a nice cheat to not take too much weight in the arms. So really try to get that perfect little block shape. Taking a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, engage into those tummy muscles. So make sure you're in a slight little tilt here. Tummy's engaged, ribs engaged, and nod your chin. Keeping that position, we take a breath in. Press out left shoulder, exhale, we're going to pull right elbow up into like a little row position. Nothing's moving your back. Inhale, it taps down. We go for 2 and tap. Check here that you're not sinking into your bottom shoulder. You're pressing up even more. Nothing's moving. Tummy will work hard here. And return. Take care, you're not leaning back. Keep weight on that front left hand. You've got 3 more. Return, nod chin, long neck, return, last 1, return, change sides to the other way. Pressing now especially out that right shoulder, lengthen neck, breath in, left elbow pulls up, release, making sure you're not moving back, you're staying forward on that hand. It's really tough for the stabilizing shoulder, so if you're feeling that, that's good. And 4. Release, 4 more. Nothing moving in spine. 3 more. Last 2. Put weight in those fingertips. Last 1. Return. Change sides. Again, pressing out of belly, pressing out shoulders, drawing up in belly, long neck, long spine. Breath in, 2 exhales now. So we go. Extend arm. Inhale, return. Inhale, lower. Repeat. Your palm is facing inwards at all times. 3, extend, and in, and lower. Press out 4, extend, in, return. Nice work, guys. 5, return, back. Let's go for 3 more. Find that breath, pull up more in the belly. Last 2, extend, return, lower. Last 1, hold it there. Press out that left shoulder, hold there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bend, return, roll to the other side. Really fun, I know. Draw up in your belly, nod chin, spread these fingertips nice and wide. So put weight into all the fingertips so you're not just hanging into your wrist. Take a breath in. Exhale, 2 breaths, we go. Exhale. Inhale, bend, return for 2. Remember, no sinking in this front shoulder. Press out. For 3. Try to press the tops of the feet down further into the mat. For 4. Extend. I'm sweating if that helps. Return. Last 4. In. Up in the belly. Even more. Up that shoulder. You've got 4 more. Return. Last 3. I promise. Shoulders facing down. Hips stable. 2 more. Extend. Back. Return. Last 1. Hold it there. Out. Press out shoulder, up in belly, nod the chin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return. Bring your weight to center. Just press back into your raised position. Feel sorry for your shoulders. Take a nice deep breath in here. And out. Last 1. And out. Weight's going to the side. We don't need that anymore. Widen your hands so that they're mat width apart, and just roll your spine forward to come into a nice wide hand tabletop position. Tucking your toes under, again drawing up in the belly, pressing out of the shoulders, nodding the chin. We're lifting up into a downwards dog variation. With this, make sure you're not just flopping into your shoulders and relaxing down, but really almost imagine someone's pulling your hips up to the ceiling. So inhale. Exhale, float feet. We're going to press back. Legs can be bent if they need to. They can be straight if they're able to. And we're slowly going to lower down. Now, let's go for 2. And control down. No plopping. Someone's pulling your bum up. And controlling, holding the belly. And push up. 3 more. And return. Really float so much in the shoulders that you have to lift. And return. Last one. Do it nice and slowly and controlled. Find that stretch. If knees are bent, absolutely fine. Again, just try and think of that tailbone going up to the ceiling. Pressing your body through your arms. Widen your hands if you need more space. We're staying here for 3 breaths. As you inhale. And exhale. Even if your knees are bent, try press your heels down as you exhale. Little bit more. 1 more. Breath in. And exhale out. Using as much control as you can. Slowly bring your knees down once more. Feet together, knees nice and wide. And come find a nice, wide, relaxed shell stretch or rest position. Taking 2 breaths here. Inhale, really expand the chest. And as you exhale, you're pressing the sternum down to the mat even more. Widening arms if shoulders are uncomfortable. Inhale. And exhale out. Slowly nod your chin to your chest. Rolling yourself up for 1 final last challenge. So what this is going to look like is a little windmill of our arms. Your knees can stay nice and wide so you feel comfy and supported. If it's too much to add the little back bend, you're just going to do the arm movement. So have a look at me. What it's going to look like is we're going to do an arm movement. If this is where you're at, you can stay there. If you want to tap the fingertip onto the floor or as close as you can get there. And we're going to come back down to where we came from. Alternating sides. So finding a position, we're not going to stay down here for too long. Breath in. Exhale, right arm first. So we go right, left. If you want to add a back bend, go for it. And left, right, over, return. Left now. Left, right. Then we're pushing pelvis forward and return back, lower. Your eye line is staying controlled. Don't fling head back. Return and back. Let's breathe. 4 more. Push pelvis forward, lift. And over, return. Last 3. Over, reach. Really get that big range of motion with the shoulders. Return. Last 2. Over you go. Reach. And back. Return. Last 1. Over you go. And reach. And back. Return. Plant your hands. Tuck your toes, float your knees for just a second as you walk your hands back towards your feet. Knees are as bent as they need to be. You can keep your knees bent, or if you want to keep your legs straight, go for it. But wherever you are, bring your weight slightly more into your toes than your heels. Grabbing again onto opposite elbows or forearms or wrists, wherever you get to. And just imagine someone's almost pulling you down from that position. Head should be relaxed. Give it a little wiggle if you need to. Remember, weight forward into toes, not into heels. Almost feel like you're just pouring your body over. As we inhale, exhale, release it a little bit heavier. 1 more. Breath in. And exhale, release. Releasing your hands down. Take a breath in. And then slowly begin to peel yourself all the way up to stand. Coming back onto a standing position, and your legs are going to be nice and wide, just how we began. So I think those inner thighs might want a little bit of stretching after all that work. Finding a nice comfy position for the hips here, and finding your hands onto your hips. Ribs gently engaged, tummy in, growing tall. Take a breath in. Exhale, let's lunge over to left. Inhale, return. Widening legs if you feel you need more range. Return. Lunge and extend, feeling that stretch. And back. And return. If you're not getting too much of a stretch, hinge your body forward. Again, that 45-degree position, we lunge. Side, return. And 2, return. And over, return. 3 more to go. Wherever you are, just finding a nice opening out. Last 2, return. Last 1, return. Release your arms down wherever you are. If knees need to bend, go for it. We're going to aim to bring our hands over towards our left leg. So if knees are bent, this is where you're at, and that's fine. You might even just be at your knee or your thigh or your calf, does not matter. Wherever you are, think of trying to square off your hips. So don't rotate your hips. Take your hips back, but rotate your body down. So you should get a really nice stretch into that side. Legs bent or stretched. Let the head go for 2 breaths. And release. 1 more. Release, coming through center, assisting yourself as you need to come to the other side. So knees are bent if they need to be, toes are still turned out, holding onto knee, shin, calf, wherever you get to, but squaring off the hips. So this time putting the opposite hip back so you can get that nice stretch in that upper and lower spine. For 2 breaths, and release. Last 1, release. Hands to center, finding your balance, watch your head rush as you slowly roll up, wiggling and walking your feet in to come stand parallel. Rolling the shoulders back, letting them fall down the back. We're finishing off with 2 roll downs. Inhale, really expand your lungs, get as much air as you possibly can. Exhale, begin to roll down. Healing, relaxing. Really just let your body relax forward, be as heavy as you can. Inhale, full lungs. And exhale, imagine tummy to spine, restacking lower segments, middle segments, upper segments, shoulders open, head comes on shoulders last. Last 1, inhale, full lungs as much as you can. Exhale, roll down. Imagine a weight in the crown of the head just pouring you down. Release heavy head. Take 1 more breath in there. Close your eyes if you'd like to, finding your balance. As you exhale to begin to curl up, we slowly roll up in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2. Keep eyes closed if you can. 1 as you reach the top. Roll your shoulders back. Grow nice and tall. Imagine someone's pulling you from crown of the head, but grounding you from each and every little toe. For 1 last breath, inhale. And exhale it all out. And happy going to buy wine tomorrow. Thank you for joining us and have a lovely, lovely evening, everybody.